how do you get quote unquote glass skin? I saw you did a post on this, and I'm sure that it incorporates pretty much everything that we're talking about here. But you see so many things online about how to really achieve glass skin. So what do you think are like the core fundamental things?
So number one, I would say actually don't do too much to your skin. Don't use too many topicals, because if you have a 30-step skincare, you're probably disrupting your skin barrier, and you might actually make it more sensitive and prone to redness and inflammation than
if you're
using
where I tap out.
I know nobody likes to hear this, but that is my belief.
Every time I talk about my skincare routine with anybody in the industry, they're like, how do you have skin?
Well, maybe you're making it more resilient. Sometimes.
But Candace put me on it, and I trust her wholeheartedly, and it changed my skin from like cystic acne and so sensitive, and So,
but you know what? It's always good to have a personalized routine, I think, because again, everyone's different. So I would say that's really important. I think getting your gut in order is really, really important. Like, I truly believe, I think probiotics are the future of skincare. They can really change your skin from the inside out. So much so that I actually formulated a probiotic called Glow Biome that has 6 clinically backed strains that support that gut-skin connection. And it really can transform your skin from the inside out. Another thing that I think is important, again, is going to be keeping your blood sugar stable. I know I keep harping on this, but it's really everything, even for, again, like the forehead, for preventing the lines and things like that. It's really, really important to keep your blood sugar stable. Eating anti-inflammatory foods, fruit. So actually there is a study on women who consumed vitamin C versus those who didn't. And the women who consumed more vitamin C rich foods actually had less wrinkles and lines on their skin versus age-matched people who, were not having vitamin C. So I do think that eating a nutrient-dense diet is also key. And then I would say, incorporating things into your life that are going to help you with the stress. For some people, it's meditation. For some people, meditation's not for them. But
stressful for them.
Yeah, it's stressful for them. Go into nature when you can. Go for a walk. Find a hobby. Do exercise. Whatever it is for you that's going to reduce stress, I think that's really important to include into your daily routine for your skin. I know it sounds crazy, but really, our diet and lifestyle are skincare.
I love that, because I think that people focus on the external things. What can I buy? What gimmick can I get? What procedure can I do? What skincare can I use? And all of those things can help, but you really have to have the foundational things down. It's like almost like you can't out-train a bad diet. Like you can't, I don't know how you would change
you can't
that.
Out-skincare.
Out-skincare like a bad lifestyle. I don't know. Like you can't.
Exactly.
I mean, you could probably. And when you're 20, yes, you absolutely can.
But yes,
which
as
is why
time goes on.
Yeah, which is why I think it's so funny when I see like these younger girls. And I mean, good for them. They're into skincare and taking care of themselves. I was not at that age. Like it was not a thing. We were in tanning beds, like smoking cigarettes all day, like baby oil on our face at the beach. We were just not. It was a different time. But I also feel like at that age, like you can enjoy, sleeping in your makeup and
you don't have to
4
worry
hours
about
of sleep, and you wake up the next day and you look amazing, which is so funny. But I feel like in our 30s, I don't know about you, but I noticed around like 36 is when things started changing.
For sure. I feel the same as you, Yeah, in the 20s, you can really get away with anything. And then in your 30s, you're like, no, I need to pay attention here. I need to do some things. So I agree.
And I feel like, everyone has, I think that there are different aging peaks. I can't remember where they are, but I think there is one maybe in like the mid 30s for women or late 30s. I don't know. It was hard to tell when I just had Botox in my face all the time because nothing was moving and it looked great. But I did notice like skin quality things.
It changes. You know what? And we're living creatures, so it has to change. So I think we just need to accept it more. And it's hard because most of society doesn't, right? And with the filters and all that doesn't help, right? Because we're expecting to look like perfect porcelain dolls or something, but it's not the reality.
But also we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. So, it's like if we get things done, then we're vain. And if, God forbid, somebody has a bad outcome, then, people get dragged. And I may have talked about this in a different podcast, but I had pop apologists on my show, and they were talking about like the Lindsay Lohan, Demi Moore, the glow ups, the Anne Hathaway now is another one. And people like are worshiping these women who get good surgery, and then women who don't have good outcomes, who are in the public eye, get dragged as though that's what they wanted. Like, nobody wants to go in and get plastic surgery and come out and not look good, you know? So it's like the surgeon's skill is, I think they said, either like their virtue or their flaw, you know, which is not fair for women. But especially like being public facing, which you are and I am, you know, it's tricky because you see yourself and you want to look and feel your best. But then if you do, it's just like there's no winning.
Yeah, you're right. And that's why I think everyone just needs to do what feels best for them and kind of like close out the noise, because people are always going to have an opinion, especially if you put yourself out in the public. Like, you can, whatever you do, someone's going to fault you for it, you know, good or bad. So I think that we just need to kind of, it's hard, it's easier said than done, but like, put the blinders on or the earplugs in and kind of tune those people out.